Hello, my name is Christel and welcome to my channel. Today I will take you through a 20-minute deep stretch flow class, which I hope will help you feel better. Anyway, let's get started. So come on your back and bring the knees into your chest and just hug your knees. And you may sway from side to side, just loosening up the lower back and the hips. And now bring the feet to face the ceiling with the ankle on top of the knees. And if you can, bring the arms between your legs, grab hold of the outside edges of your feet and come into your happy baby. So use your breath every time you breathe in or breathe out. Just pull the feet towards the mat. Bring the knees closer to the shoulders. Take some nice deep breath. Take one last deep breath. And now you can sway from side to side, just gently massaging your back. Now extend the left leg on the mat and hold on to your right shin and press the right shin against your leg using both hands. And let's swap side. This time extend the right leg and bring the left knee towards your chest. Hold on to your shin with both hands. Pull the left leg towards your chest. Take some nice deep breath. And then release. Now bend the right knee. Place the right ankle on top of the left knee. And then thread your hands between your legs. So grab hold of your left thigh or your left shin. And then pull your left knee towards you. And you're going to feel a really nice deep stretch in the right hip, the IT band, in your glutes. And just pull as far as is comfortable for you. Take one last deep breath. And then release the left leg. Let's swap side. So this time, bend the left knee. Place the left ankle on top of the right knee. Thread your hands between both legs. Grab hold of your right leg or right shin. Interlace the fingers. Pull your right leg towards you using your both hands. And now you should feel a nice stretch in the left side of your hip, in your IT band, in your glutes. And breathe into that side of your body. Take one last deep breath. And now release both hands. Place the hands behind your knees and rock back and forth a few times. Just massaging your back gently. And then roll forward. Cross your ankles. Push yourself forward using both hands and come into your tabletop. Or all four position. So make sure your shoulders are above the wrist and your hips above the knees. As you breathe in, tilt the tailbone towards the ceiling. Bring the belly closer to the mat. Open the chest. Look up. Come into cow. And as you breathe out, round the spine. Bring the chin to the chest. Tuck the tailbone under. Round, 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 round as much as you can. And then come into neutral. Look between both hands. Now, lift the right leg. Keep the right knee bent. Bring the sole of your right foot to face the ceiling. And then just do some gentle pulses, lifting the legs up and down. Keep pushing with both hands. Keep the chest lifted. Stop moving your leg. Push the right hand against the mat and then grab hold of your right foot with your left hand And then kick your foot into your hand, open the chest, look forward, come into your tiger pose. Push with the right hand, keep the chest lifted, keep kicking the foot into your hand. One more deep breath. And now release the foot with your hand and step the right foot straight away by the right hand. As gently as you can, slide the left knee back. Lift the chest up, extend the arms, come into a low lunge. So make sure that the knee is not further forward than your ankle. Keep extending the arms, push the hips forward. Take one more deep breath. Place both hands back on the mat and then step the right leg back, come back in your tabletop. Let's do one round of cat and cow. So breathe in, come into cow. Breathe out, come into cat. Come back into tabletop. This time lift the left leg up. Make sure that the sole of your left foot is facing the ceiling. And then just again gentle pulses, lifting the leg up and down. Keep pushing with both hands, keep the chest lifted. You just need to look straight down. Stop moving your leg. Now grab hold of your left leg with your right hand. Kick the left foot into the hand, lift the chest up, look forward to come into your tiger pose. Remember, keep kicking the foot into your hands, work that quad muscle. Breathe. Take one more deep breath and then release the foot with your right hand and then step the left foot straight away next to your left hand. Slide the right knee back. Lift the chest up, extend the arms, come into your low lunge. So keep pushing the hips forward, keep extending the arms. Take some nice deep breath. One more deep breath. Now place the hands back on the mat. Step the left foot back, come back again into tabletop. As you breathe in, come into cow. As you breathe out, come into cat. Come back into neutral. Look straight down between both hands. Make sure you're keeping the hips above the knees. Walk the hands forward. Lower the chest down. Let the chest melt between the shoulders, and you can rest your forehead on the mat. You can also come on the shin or on your chest, whatever is comfortable for you. Keep extending the arms forward. Let the chest melt between the shoulders. And breathe. Take one more deep breath. And then move the chest forward, lower the hips on the mat, all the way down. Make sure that the elbows underneath the shoulders and the hands spread apart, the fingers spread apart. Push with the forearms, lift the chest up, come into your Sphinx pose. So remember, you need to push with the forearms against the mat. Now release your head all the way down. Bring the hands off the mat, come on your fingertips. And as you breathe in, lift the head, chest and belly off the mat into your cobra. And then release your head back down as you breathe out. And again, breathe in, lift the chest. And lower down. One more time, breathe in, lift the chest. Belly off the mat into your cobra. As you breathe out, release your head down. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders and then push and lift the chest back. Come back into your tabletop. One more round of cat and cow. Breathe in, come into cow. Breathe out, come into cat. Round as much as you can by pushing the hands and the knee against the mat. Come back in your tabletop. Walk the hands slightly forward. Tuck your toes under. Lift the sit bones. Come into your first downward dog. So for your first downward dog, just bend one knee at a time. Keep pushing with the hands. Remember, move with your breath. And now come into your full downward dog. So make sure the fingers are spread apart. Your hands are in line with the wrist. Look between both feet. Lift the sit bone as high as you can and push the heels towards the mat. If you need to keep the knees bent, that's okay. Keep them bent in the knees. Keep lifting the sit bones. And now step to the front of the mat. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Come into your ragdoll. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. Just let gravity do the work. And notice as you slowly coming down. Take some nice deep breaths. Take one last deep breath. And then release the hands on the mat, keeping the knees bent. Just gently roll all the way to standing one vertebra at a time. Well done. So now let's stand at the top of the mat. So remember, keep the feet hip distance apart. Spread your toes apart. Weight of your body in the heels, legs engaged, tailbone under, bring the belly closer to the spine, arms by the side slightly engaged. As you breathe in, raise your arms up. As you fall forward, bring the hands on the mat. Say yes and no. Come into a halfway lift, so place the hands on the shin or the knees, just bring the chest parallel to the floor. Release both hands on the mat. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Come into plank. So spread the fingers apart and make sure the shoulders are above the wrist. Drop the knees on the mat. Lower the chest down and forward, but keep the elbows as close to your rib cage as you can as you lower down. Then push with the hands, lift the head and chest off the mat into your mini cobra. Release the head back down. Push back into tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Lift the sit bones, downward dog. Take one long deep breath. And then step the right foot by the right hand. You can use your hand to bring your foot forward. Step the left foot forward. Come into a halfway lift again. Hands on the shin or the knees. Make sure the chest is parallel to the floor. Release the hands back on the mat, bend the knees, and then roll all the way up. Bring the palms to touch above your head. Lower the palms in front of your heart. And again, raise your arms up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, fall forward, hands on the mat. Halfway left. Place the hands back on the mat. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Come into your plank. Drop the knees, lower the chest down and forward all the way down. Push with the hand, lift the head, chest and belly off the mat into your cobra. Release the head back down. Push back onto all four. Tuck your toes under, downward dog. One deep breath here. Then step the left foot forward. Use your left hand if you need to. Step the right foot forward. Halfway left. Hands on the mat, bend the knees, roll all the way up, bring the palms to touch above your head. To touch, lower the palms in front of your heart in Namaste Mudra. Raise your arms up. Fall forward, hands on the mat. Come into a halfway lift. Remember, spinal extension. Push the sit bones through the back of the mat, the collarbones forward. Release the hands on the mat. This time step back into downward dog. Straight into downward dog. Now bring the feet together, big toes touching. Lift the right leg up as high as you can. Keep pushing with both hands. Push the left heel towards the mat. Bend the right knee, drop the right foot over to the left. Come into your kicking donkey. Try to stack the hips. Keep pushing with both hands. Bring the right knee back in line. Roll forward and now step the right foot a few inches behind your right hand. Push with the left hand, extend the right arm towards your ceiling, roll over to the right into a side plank. You can bring your toes to face the long side of your mat and extend the right arm over. Then drop the hips towards the mat, bring the right arm towards the back of your leg. And then lift the left up, extend the right arm above your head. And again, lower the hips, arms behind. And again, lift the hips, extend the arms above your head. One more time. Now bring the right hand back on the mat. And then you're going to bring the body to face forward, so everything is facing forward. And now walk your foot next to your right hand. Take your time. Drop the left knee on the mat. Lift the chest up, extend the arms into your low lunge. Take one deep breath. Now place the hands back on the mat, and this time you're going to walk your right foot all the way out to the left side of the mat and bring the right knee behind your right wrist. Come into your pigeon. So make sure the hips are leveled, and you can either stay on your hands, or if you want to take it deeper, you can come on your forearms and rest your forehead on your forearms. Make sure the hips stay leveled, and take some nice deep breaths. Just breathe into that hip. Let's take one more deep breath. And then come back on your hands. And then you're going to bring the right foot back, come back into your tabletop. Tuck your toes under, lift back into downward dog. Roll forward into plank. Drop the knees. Lower your chest down and forward all the way down. Push the hands, come into cobra. Lower your head back down. Push back onto all four. Tuck your toes under, downward dog. Step to the front of the mat. Come into a halfway lift. Hands on the mat, bend the knees. Roll all the way up. Bring the palms to touch above your head. Lower the palms in front of your heart. One more time. Raise your arms up. Fall forward, hands on the mat. Come into a halfway lift. Remember, hands on the shin, on the knees. Make sure the chest is parallel to the floor. Release the hands back on the mat. Step back into downward dog. Take one deep breath. Bring the feet together, big toes touching. Lift the left leg up as high as you can. Now bend the left knee, drop the left foot over to the right into your kicking donkey. Try to stack the hips, keep pushing with both hands. And breathe. Bring the left knee back in line and then roll forward. Step the left foot behind the left hand, a few inches behind. Push to the right hand, and then you're going to roll onto your right side. Bring the left toes to face the long side of your mat. Extend the left arm up. Now lower the hips. Bring the left arm towards the back leg. And then lift the left back up. Bring the left arm above your head in an extension. And again, lower the hips. Bring the arms towards the back leg. Lift the hips, extend the arms above your head. One more time, lower. And then extend. Bring the left hand back on the mat. Bring the body to face the front of the mat again. Everything is facing forward. Walk the left foot by the left hand. Take your time. Drop the right knee on the mat. Lift the chest up. Extend the arms into your low lunge. Make sure the front knee is not further forward than your ankle. Keep extending the arms. Bring the hands back on the mat now and walk the left foot over to the right. And drop the left knee behind your left wrist to come into your pigeon. Make sure the hips stay leveled. And you can either stay on your hands or lower down and rest your forehead on your forearms. Just make sure the hips stay leveled. And then breathe into that left hip. Take one more deep breath. And then come back on your hands. Bring the left foot back, come back into your tabletop. Tuck the toes under, lift the sit bones, downward dog. Roll forward into your plank. Drop the knees, lower the chest down, all the way down. Push with the hands, lift the head, chest and belly off the mat into your cobra. Lower your head back down. Push back onto all four, tuck the toes under, downward dog. This time walk the hands and the feet to the middle of the mat, so they meet in the middle of the mat. Come into a halfway lift. Release the hands back on the mat, roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Bring the hands to touch above your head and then lower the palms in front of your heart. Then come and face the long side of your mat. Open your legs wide. Make sure your toes are pointing towards the corner of your mat. And then bend the knees, keep a nice straight spine. And bring your arms into cactus. So the elbows are shoulder height with the palms facing forward. And now bring the palms to face down. And again lift back up. One more time. And bring the palms facing forward again. Straighten your legs. Bring the feet parallel to each other. And now fall forward. Place the hands on the mat. Walk the hands towards the back of the mat to deepen your forward fold. And then walk the hands back forward. Come on your fingertips, lift the chest, come into a halfway lift. The chest is parallel to the floor. Release the chest back down. This time walk your hands over to the right foot, hold on to the right ankle. And see if you can bring the chest closer to the thigh. Release the ankles, walk the hands back to the center. This time walk the hands over to the left foot, hold on to the left ankle if you can. And then bring the chest closer to the thigh. Release the ankle, walk the hands back towards the center. Lift the chest up, halfway lift. Bend the knees and then lift all the way up. Bring the feet closer together, but not too close. Bring the hands in prayer and now lower the sit bones between your feet to come into your yogi squat. Use your elbows to push your knees apart. Keep a nice straight spine. And now release the sit bone as gently as you can on your mat. And now come into your Shavasana or relaxing, final relaxation. So lie down on your back and just stay in this position for at least 5 minutes. Thank you for practicing with me again today. I hope you find this practice enjoyable. Namaste. Thank you very much.